Ghost hunters, Dad.
Today, we're in Lexington, Kentucky at Cryptid Con. We're at the Clarion Convention Center. Let's go check it out.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. Seems the event is sponsored by MetaZoo. These are like gaming cards that feature crypto. Got a snack and concessions set up.
So we are the Deadbolt Mystery Society. We make puzzle-solving murder mystery games, so you get to play the role of an investigator from home. You can solve a paranormal investigation, track down a serial killer, solve a cozy mystery. We have plenty of different themes. We owned an escape room business when we started creating these, so we've taken the puzzle-solving elements from escape rooms and blended it with an investigation. You can solve these solo or with a group of up to 4. That's the sweet spot. 2.5 to 3 hours is average solve time. And you can find these on our website at www.deadboltmysterysociety.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where are you located out of?
We're in Tupelo, Mississippi, so we're in the birthplace of Elvis.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Got different ones here. Trick or treat. Snowbound. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Charlie Raymond. I'm the founder of the Kentucky Bigfoot Research Organization. If you come to Kentucky, come get lucky. I'll put you on them. Look me up, KentuckyBigfoot.com, full of reports of witnesses I've interviewed. We go out on hunts. Tennessee's hot too, I know. So if you had a sighting, please contact somebody. Don't be afraid to come forward, share your story. It's part of the healing process to actually get it out, and then you'll be surprised. Once it gets out there, other people will come forward with their stories. So I encourage you, talk about it. It's good therapy. Thank you. Thank you.
How's it going? It's Chris with Black Sheep Studios. I do artwork for a podcast called Nevermore Hollows. It's a little town in Georgia that it's if Twilight Zone and Mayberry had a baby. We have everything from trailer park witches to sparkly vampires to alligators that fall from the sky. So give us a listen on YouTube.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
This is the official Cryptid Con merch booth. Here's the art for the event.
There you go. Free bookmark for you. My name is Michael. I'm an independent author. This is my series, the Winslow Hoffner series. It's a folkloric fantasy on the high seas about cryptids, sea monsters, epic urban legends of few beheld. There's one man who happens to have seen them all, the gallant fisherman, Winslow Hoffner. He's regaling his tales of adventure to a couple of journalists who discover their small harbor towns harboring incredible secrets. I do all the artwork myself. I'm 100% independent. I also have an audiobook, which I narrated myself as well. Immersive imagery, witty dialogue, very cinematic, nice fun weekend read. You see these and all my books on michaelthompsonbooks.com.
Awesome. Thank you. Got some hand-painted signs.
All signs are I mean, my husband does all the woodwork.
You paint them?
Yes, they're all hand painted.
Where are you located out of?
Glasgow, Kentucky.
Okay. Thank you. We're at the Mothman merchandise.
Hi. My name is Elizabeth, and that's Martin Dunford. And we've been doing this for 13 years. We started in Point Pleasant, West Virginia. We were there originally. And we make all this stuff. We design our own t-shirts. We silkscreen them at home. We do all the artwork. And I stay in my sewing room doing all this stuff in there. Nothing's bought from China or any place else. It's all United States. Oh, yeah.
Hats and bags. Handmade plushies. These are little buddies. Very cool. The big one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey guys, so my name is Maggie and I basically create monster art. Bigfoot, basically what these are, if you look here. There's 20 different Bigfoots, all based on cultural names from around the world, and they're matched up with different alliteration or poetry or puns, and then I just create these super detailed pictures.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Where are you based out of?
Connecticut.
Awesome.
So I took a little road trip to get here, and living it up.
You having fun at Cryptid Con?
For sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
This section is all about the Hodag. It's about the festival.
1 o'clock. Okay. You want to head back that way? Thank you, guys.
How are we doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. You familiar with the Hodag?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Could you give us a quick rundown?
Yeah, it's basically a prehistoric lizard-like fur-bearing creature. Inhabits the Great Pine Forest of Rhinelander, Wisconsin. First discovered 130 years ago by a land surveyor, timber cruiser, map maker guy, Gene Shepard. Captured the beast at our local county fairs, displayed it, and people came from California to New York via steam locomotive train to Rhinelander to come see the beast.
Wow.
Tens of thousands of people left believing in Hodags. Today, the Hodags are everywhere in town. 130 years later, the town is all Hodags. I have a whole Hodag store. My friend over here runs a Hodag museum. You
can find Hodags on our cop cars, our fire trucks, our water towers. It's the school mascot for over 100 years. You graduate Rhinelander High School, you graduate a Hodag, and you carry that for the rest of your life. Hodags are even found in our churches. Stained glass Hodags as well you can find.
Wow, that's awesome. Very cool. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And then in May, we have a Hodag Heritage Festival where the town comes together and we celebrate and we glorify the beast for one day. We're around later today at 1 o'clock is our next Hodag viewing. We have a live Hodag here and we will wake the beast up for you later.
Oh, we got to come back for that. We'll be back. Thank you.
We came all the way from Rhinelander, Wisconsin, the home of the Hodag. Anybody ever hear of a Hodag before? You have now. So a Hodag is a four-legged, fur-bearing, lizard-like prehistoric creature from northern Wisconsin. And my name is Leighton Shepard, and I am the great-great-nephew of Eugene Simeon Shepard. Gene Shepard was a timber cruiser, a lumberjack, a surveyor, a map maker who lived in northern Wisconsin, and 131 years ago he discovered a strange animal roaming deep in the forests of northern Wisconsin. He went back to Rhinelander and he gathered up a large rough and tumble posse of lumberjacks. They went back out to the woods to try to capture this creature. They brought the creature back to Rhinelander, and Gene put it on display, my uncle, at our local county fairs and fairs across the Midwest. Oh, it's getting a little rowdy here. Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
All right, just stay back a little bit here. We don't need anybody getting injured. So newspaper headlines printed viral articles from New York to California. People started to come to Rhinelander to see this creature. Later on, after the Hodag had passed away, Gene stuffed it. There's a photograph of it right here. Evidence of Hodags is found still in Rhinelander to this day. Ben and I went out into the woods 2 weeks ago and discovered an active Hodag lair. So we went out into the woods with a long pole with a chloroform-soaked rag, and we stuck it in the hole. The creature that was sleeping inside fell into an even deeper slumber. We got down on our hands and knees, we crawled inside, we grabbed this beast by the tail, and we pulled it out. As soon as it came into the light, it got angry, vicious. This group was thrashing around in the woods. Now, we brought along large bore squirt guns and poisonous water so we could put it to sleep. We were able to chain it up. We built this crate to keep it in, and we brought it here to Lexington, Kentucky to show all of you today. Although our lawyers and our insurance company insisted we don't take it out of the box, threat of rising insurance premiums, we didn't want anybody gored, mauled, or dismembered today. So we're probably going to keep it in here. But what we can do is we can have somebody step up here and we can have you pet it. So we just reach right into this box here. And, we better stay back. We don't need any fingers chewed off here. You're very brave, though. All right, Hodag, come on. Wake up here a little bit. I can hear them in there getting grumbly. Come on, Hodag. Rile them up a little bit here.
Hodag waking up? Sometimes I like to give them just a little
horn tickle
right by the horn here.
Oh, like that. All right, everybody stay back, folks. It's getting a little bit feisty. Hey, Ben, you got that trigger, that sedative? You're going to have to give him some medicine here pretty quick. Maybe give him a distraction meal. All right. Oh, man. It's getting real wild here. Stay in the box, Hodag. Stay in the box. All right, stand back, everybody. We don't need anybody getting hurt. All right, I think the medicine's kicking in again. Oh, okay. I think crisis averted, folks. He's not going to escape this time. All right, seems like he's fallen back asleep. So if you folks ever get up to the Northwoods of Wisconsin, Rhinelander, Wisconsin, the home of the Hodag, stop by the Hodag store and visit us. Stop by the Hodag Museum. Come up for the annual Hodag Heritage Festival. Maybe you'll see a live Hodag for yourself. Thanks for coming to Cryptid Con, and have a wonderful day. First, we have to go capture another one. We want to keep this one. He's been pretty friendly so far today.
Shipetimander.
Yeah, you want to...
Whoa,
Hey now,
whoa,
buddy,
whoa,
come on now.
whoa.
Settle down there.
All right.
He's getting a little hungry.
Yeah.
Got some frozen white bulldog meat in the back. We're gonna feed them just a little bit. That's their favorite meal, white bulldogs. Otherwise, they primarily eat frogs, mud turtles, fish, the occasional deer that get too close to the Wisconsin lake if it's a large adult specimen. But these little guys, they're usually pretty tame. It's not until they reach about adolescence they start getting a little unwieldy, and you just can't bring them to events like this after that point. My great uncle Gene, he went out to a Hodag lair and found 9 Hodag eggs. So even though they're a fur-bearing, warm-blooded animal, they're egg-laying, kind of like a platypus, lizard-like, dinosaur-like in nature. And he brought the eggs back and he put them in a Hodag den that he created behind his house at the Hodag estate called the Pines. And he hatched out 7 Hodag pups. And he had this plan to teach them how to drive a sleigh and a wagon, and he was going to put them in a circus, and it just got to the point where they were just too vicious. So we put them in a rowboat and rowed them across the Pelican River in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and released them into the Homebow Nature Preserve, where they're still roaming around, or at least the genetic vestiges of them still traipsing around the forest to this day. So this one might very well be related to those early Hodags that my great uncle had.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah.
They have a courtesy water station set up.
Hi, I'm Lisa with Cryptid Con, and I am one of the co-hosts of Squonkapalooza, Squonk-themed event happening in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, August 10th of 2024. It'll be our second year doing it. The first year went great. We have games, entertainment, activities, vendors, speakers, all sorts of fun stuff going on. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Thank you. Got lots of different plushies and stuff here. She hand makes them. Stickers. There's the squonk here. She's got lots of squonk stuff, a book about the squonk. Squonk plushies. So what can you tell us about the squonk?
Well, the squonk is said to live in the hemlock forest in Pennsylvania, and he cries all the time because he's so ugly. He's got serious self-esteem issues, his skin doesn't fit, and he can dissolve himself in a puddle of tears when he gets too upset. He is literally the saddest creature in the world. And it stems from lumberjack folklore from the early 1900s. There was a book actually that came out in 1910 called Fearsome Creatures of the Lumberwoods that mentions the squonk.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
They have masks of different cryptids.
Oh, okay.
They have some smaller handmade cryptids here. Hey, where are you guys located?
We're located out of Columbus, Ohio.
Interesting. You make these masks?
I make them all myself, sculpt them, mold them, cast them, paint them. I have a seamstress that patterns and sews all the fur for me, but I attach it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
These are really nice.
I appreciate it.
How long does it take to make a mask such as the Yeti here?
Well, so sculpting time can take anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months, depending on motivation, so to speak.
Sure.
But once I have a mold, it takes 5 to 7 days, roughly 25-30 hours spread out across that time period. So,
awesome.
Yeah. It's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of do something, and then I have to wait for things to dry before I can do the next step. So.
Sure, I understand. Which one was your favorite to create?
That's tough. That's a tough one. I would say it's going to be close tie between Mothman and the Chupacabra.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you doing? Good, it's cute. Yeah.
Chupacabra right here.
They're awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Here's how they price them. Very detailed. Very nice.
Hey there, my name is Danner of Contra Dust Designs. I'm an illustrator. This is my work here. I do a combination of cryptids, tall tales, folklore, and I kind of created this little world where I imagine if all of these critters were my scouts, and I'm their scoutmaster. For example, the Flatwoods Monster and Mothman, my 2-star campers here, they're best buds. And I sort of just chronicle our adventures, and I have a good time with it. You can't take things too seriously.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course, that's what I'm here for.
Earrings. Buttons. Lots of stickers. Vegetable Man.
I'm glad you recognize the Veggie Man. Not everyone does.
We're new to the Veggie Man. We just learned about him this year.
Oh, he's one of my best sellers, to the point where enough people always ask about it that I got these pins over here. Ask me about the Vegetable Man. Because I think it needs to be more common knowledge, because he's definitely one of my favorite legends to come out of West Virginia. Don't get me wrong, I love Mothman and the Flatwoods Monster, but something about the Veggie Man story it does something for me.
It's very interesting, for sure.
It's so bizarre, but I really, really love it.
He's got a Flatwoods Monster original newsprint in the shape of the Flatwoods Monster. Very cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, my name is Zach Bales, and I'm the owner and operator of Paranormal Road Trippers Nightmare Gallery, which is located in Somerset, Kentucky. We like to say that our museum it caters to everything that goes bump in the night. So not just the ghost stories that are prevalent here in Kentucky, but also the UFO history and the cryptids, as well as, we're big fans of horror movies as well. So we have exhibits for a lot of those different things. Come and see us. All you got to do is go online, book a tour at nightmaregallery.net. I guide all the tours myself. Usually takes about an hour to get through the thing, and I like to talk about stories and tell stories. I'm always learning new stories from my guests as well. It's a lot of fun, and if you're in Somerset, you should come see us.
Thank you.
My name is Jeff Craig. I am a cartographer. I make maps. I don't know if you can see the one behind me, but I do maps that pinpoint haunted places, cryptids, UFO sightings. I started with a map of Ohio. That's where I live in Cincinnati, about 15 years ago, and I've been updating that ever since. And then I did one for the entire country, and that's called Map in Black. Last year, I decided Cincinnati needs to celebrate our local cryptid, Frogman. So we had the first ever Frogman Festival, and we're coming back this next year, 2024, with the second annual festival, and that'll be March 2nd in Loveland, Ohio. We have speakers coming to talk about Bigfoot, Frogman, UFOs, ghost hunting, and all the paranormal, unusual things going on in Ohio and beyond.
Sounds awesome. It's a really neat festival. There's a picture here, the poster from the first one. This is the upcoming festival. Thank you. This is Hillbilly Horror Stories. We've got some different salsas and sauces that you can try. Let's try one of the bacon habanero. Very good. You did. It's delicious. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Maria Mayer from Expedition Bigfoot on Discovery Channel. I'm also the author of Pink Boots and a Machete. I'm a primatologist who has traveled all over the world in search of rare and elusive primates, and now I'm the sole scientist on a Bigfoot show. Anyway, have a great one.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Ryan LeBlanc from Expedition Bigfoot. I want to give a shout out to the Drewman Show. Go check them out on YouTube. If you're into any cool stuff, cryptids, all that, go follow the channel.
Thank you. Guys, we found Russell.
Hi everybody, Russ Acorn, Expedition Bigfoot. I'm here at the conference in Lexington, Kentucky, and I'm now on the Drewman Show. Hey, listen, if you're doing any research, just get out there, go into the woods, enjoy it, embrace the moment, see what you can see, find what you can find. My only advice, don't go alone, make sure you have somebody with you, and let somebody know where you're at and when you expect to be back, because you never know. I mean, seriously, you never know. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. Russell, one question. If someone
We're still
comes
live, aren't
across
we?
a Bigfoot, what would you recommend that they do?
I have a plan if I ever come across a Bigfoot, but right now, if you come across a Bigfoot and it's anything you can get a photograph of, any kind of evidence, sometimes a photograph from a half mile away doesn't really show what you need to show. But if you see something that you perceive as Bigfoot and you get a snapshot of it, do what you can to get to that location and see if there's any footprints to stack on top of that initial evidence that you have. One point of evidence never really seals the deal for me. But if I got as close to Bigfoot as I am with the guy holding the camera here, I think I would get a selfie, grab a handful of chest hair, and run like hell. That's what I would do.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, thanks.
It's not often that Bigfoot finds Bigfoot Expedition. It's backwards. It's a huge MetaZoo booth.
I am hyped to see more of the book you're looking at.
Yeah, I've got 2 pages fully illustrated, but I've got 4 that I know.
Would you like some free promos? Thank you. I like your hat.
Thank you.
Of course. We have a lot of other Sasquatches in there. We have a unicorn in here. A lot of things that are based around the wilds and the forests, the mountains of North America. And we have UFO. UFO is really fun, based on mostly aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrials. Something really fun here. I'll show you. You have that little hollow foil sticker right there. That actually, we sent that roll of stickers into outer space. So every UFO booster box has a little bit of outer space on it.
Wow.
I love that. It's super fun.
That's cool.
Then we have Seance. Seance is a little spookier. It deals with mysticism, occult, spiritology, demonology, all that kind of stuff that gives me the chills. And we have here MetaZoo Native. This is based on Native American folklore and legends. We represent over 40 different Native American tribes with different lore in this set. And our newest set just came out. It's in collaboration with Sanrio and Hello Kitty. It's called Kuromi's Crypted Con. So we have some really fun stuff in the works. It's all cross compatible. You can combine throughout each set to create your deck, and it's so much fun. That's all I can say. It's so much fun.
Awesome. Thank you.
I did tell you that it is 45% off right now. We're doing an early Black Friday sale. The Black Knight satellite is really cool. That was actually based on a photograph that NASA took of the U.S. International Space.
This guy in the middle, he's actually kind of a local guy for me. This is the Piasaw bird out of Alton, Illinois. And then this is our rendition of the Hopkinsville Goblin. So he's part of these two are from our original base set, and then this guy is from one of our newest sets. So it's just a little bit of fun practice, letting people see the process, kind of what we do. Because one of the things that we kind of pride ourselves on is the fact that a lot of what we do is this hand-drawn traditional art. So I work with watercolors. We've got a couple artists with Copics. One of the other artists, Lily, she plays around a lot with like poster paint, gouache. So it's just, we like to showcase kind of what we do, and so people can see the process behind everything that we do for our game.
Sure.
Kind of a nice little come and meet and greet, and anybody who's got cards can also get them signed by the artist if they like, or sometimes we doodle on them too.
Awesome.
It's a fun little bit.
Thank you. We've got some packs here and some promotional cards. We're here at Wisconsin Caps.
Hey guys, my name is Barnaby Jones. I am a paranormal researcher and a cryptozoologist. I am the host of Monsters on the Edge on the Untold Radio Network, and I am also the host of Whispers from the Dark. You can find that anywhere that you find podcasts. I am also the founder and lead investigator for Cryptids Anomalies and the Paranormal Society. You can find us at Wisconsin Caps on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, wherever you find that. We do paranormal, Bigfoot, cryptids, you name it. And January 1st, we have our book coming out here. Bigfoot is Hiding. It is all about the untold story of Bigfoot on an 80-acre property in Menominee, Michigan, right outside of Marinette, Menominee. So it comes out January 1st.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
This is podcast equipment. Are you going to do one live from the event here?
We are here to talk to anybody that has a story or anything that they want to tell us or share. This is our Whispers from the Dark podcast. We record it anywhere that we go and interview people that tell us stories. And the other one that I said, Monsters on the Edge, is all cryptozoology. So.
Awesome.
Yep.
Some footage from their previous podcast. Thanks. On the way back to Tennessee from Cryptid Con in Lexington. It was an awesome time. Met a lot of awesome people. Had a blast. Going through the tunnel here to take us back to the other side to Tennessee to complete our journey. Finish it up with us.